Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Presmilla, and today we're back with some more SpellRogue. Now, we are trying to do a Descent 12 run at the moment. I've been messing around with different things, and I've realised that with rolling die and stuff like that and having some fun, Dynamo is actually pretty good and gets really good value in those sort of matchups and stuff. So we're going to try with this sort of like duplication style of play and using the Dynamo as much as possible. And we're going to see how we do. We're going to see how we do. The main thing I want to do is on spell cast, lose 1 gold, if not lose 1 health. Ooh. I want that. So I guess we're picking that up. Do we just give it gold for the run? Just give it gold for the run, why not? And do we want anything else? No, I think that's good. The max life is irrelevant, I think. So, and yeah, I really liked Cage to start with, and now I'm getting to higher descent levels. I've gone off it a little bit, you know? Like, it doesn't really fit. I'm going to try out the Dissonant Voice for the Discordant buff or debuff and see how that works. We have 2 elite fights. We're taking that immediately, so we are going that way, which means we will try and save ourselves. We do have a shop as well, so there is that option. Yeah, but we're going to try and see what we can do here. See what we can do. So yeah, now 3s always can go into that and trigger that effect, which is kind of cool. Which, in theory, should give me offensive stats and defensive stats when I do take damage. The issue with it is, it doesn't last. That is my only issue with it, really. I think I get some really good defense out of it. I'm not denying that, if I attack the one that it hits, but that very rarely happens, as we all know. I will admit, 3s landing in this on repeat is kind of nice. You saw there, we actually got like double the static from that one die that got buffed, so that's kind of cool as well. So there is a reason why we want to do that. I've already attacked, so trying to get defense from that is irrelevant now. We just want to try and deal damage. I want low cost stuff as well. Ooh, we get a potion for it as well. And I'm going to pick up Thunder Crash. I think it's actually really good. And with the way that we're getting the other stuff as well, I think it might be a better option for us. Doesn't mean we don't get much early, but I think that's fine. I'm going to the event, so I want to be greedy a little bit. I'll take the 50 gold here. And then we'll go this. Pick this up. And then... So I want this or this. And I think this is better than this, just because, like, it immediately does something rather than me having to attack afterwards, right? Roll X dice, we get the dice back, or 2 die. Let's do this first, put the Thunder Crash in, at least we have some other useful stuff we can kind of feed in. And maybe we get the double die roll from that. Ah, it's this guy. Well, well, well. In goes that Thunder Crash. No point using this, because it's just not going to work. We'll get that off, and then... guess we'll defend up. But I love having the static gain, it's really good. Just the fact that I can roll and start getting static and repeat is so useful. Interesting. I'm going to accept hits here, because why not at this point? It was 12 damage, I really couldn't deny that. Cool. The real issue I have is the fact that, like, if I don't gain any attacks on that, can't do much, and I think that's the only reason why I dislike this. Like, it's not very good for, like, defensive stuff, and I just don't have the output to do what I want. Ambaton, this is actually hurting me a little bit as well, I will admit. But hey, we'll make do with what we can. I'm actually going to put this on there now. Just because I got a good chance of being able to cast this enough times to defend, so... do we take 5? And then lose the ability to maybe cast this next turn? No, I think we take a smaller bit of chip damage, and hopefully we can deal with it next turn. With any luck. There we go. There we go. Okay. Take the gold, take the shard, take the spell. That's kind of good, like the idea of it. Cloud Step is also kind of interesting. Twisting Edge. I'm going to take that Focus Blast just because we've got a build that could really benefit from this sort of playstyle as well. I think of just doing this though to get more value out of that, and then we'll go into shop. We'll go to this shop because we can do the other elite fight then. Prickling Air. 95. Well... it is one of the better options I have, and kind of like, if I get ones and stuff, which you have a high chance of doing, we can actually do quite a lot of stuff with that. So I think I pick it up. Gain that, lose Dynamo. Dynamo is pretty useful in the way that it triggers stuff. Getting some gold on the potion could also be pretty useful, but the shard, I need the shard. Let's go the scaling route. We're only getting multiple chips of 1 damage to deal 5. Like, I still get the 5, but I can then cast it again and get more out of it that way. In, like, smaller, quick successions, so... So you can see we can really stack that up. Well, let's see what we can do here then. Interesting. Oh yeah, I have no gold. That's why I'm taking damage. I literally gonna kill myself with the whole stupid spells cost stuff. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Okay, note to self: never take that thing again. You know what? We've only been like a few minutes in. Let's do another one. Let's repeat that, and let's go with the Echo Die this time as well. Every third turn, get an Echo Die. That could be a good run, I think, and I mucked that up. That I think is terrible. But I might take it just because I have a way to kind of deal with that. No, we want to roll to get actually something like spell-wise in this. Power Nexus. Okay. Do we take the 50 gold for the power nexus? Yes, please. That's actually a pretty good purchase, to be honest. If we go that way, and then we just have reduced healing. Let's begin. So we have power scaling. We have maximum of 5s can go in there automatically, and we can just work towards that. Now all we need to do is get ourselves set up, and I would like to go here for the relic, to be honest. No, artifacts? Artifacts. Relics, artifacts, whatever we want to call them. Whatever we want to call them. So, our plan today is to min-max a little bit and get as much as we can do out there. Trigger that on there, and do that, and pass turn. Okay, well I guess that goes in there to get the defense. We'll put that in there as well, and then I guess we'll try and max out our Ooh. That seemed like a good trade. Liking that power nexus from the start actually is really helping out. It really is helping out. What else do we want then? We don't really care much else except maybe getting some proper defense stuff. This narrows the defense down a little bit. So 5s can only go into there. It means I don't get the 2s on offense or the 1s become useless. But does mean I get the same level of defense and have a chance to reroll stuff as well. So let's take that instead and swap them over. We're going to try and narrow stuff down a little bit, right? So I can always roll low-end stuff. 1s now are pretty much useless to me in this particular setup. And 6s will always land in the offense attack, so if you're gaining power, will target you. 3s can go anywhere, 1s are useless, so that goes in there to get some defense, and then I guess we'll deal damage and put the broken in. But the fact that I can trigger this a little bit to still get like the things I want out of it is kind of nice, right? One that cannot be used anywhere, so that's kind of pointless to me. Get defense on that. Put that in there. We do get the roll. And I can't do anything else, so we take some damage. It's not all bad, though. It's not all bad. Eventually, we should have like a really good setup once we get like other stuff in, more defense, not more defense options, but like other options and stuff like that. So, ooh, the crest. Problem is, like, stuff like this is a really bad habit of being like a dumping ground that I can't really do much with. Bolt hammer I kind of like the idea of, but again, it's kind of a bit out there. And we could upgrade it to be this, and then 3s become locked in. That could be kind of cool. Now, do we want to do this before? Yeah, we don't have enough money just yet, so... Now. I think we do this to get more out of it, or do we do this to kind of duplicate the die? I think we duplicate the die value having rather than random, right? And maybe I should upgrade this so we get more defense from it immediately. I'm going to go with the more defense and play the safer option, then we'll go and do the elite fight. No idea if that's the right call, but I feel like it is. You know? Ooh, a 5 straight away. So we do that, that goes in there, then we roll this. Attack. Do it again. And we can't use a 1 anyway, so that's fine. It's weird that I went for the upgrades first rather than anything else, though. I will admit that. I just need something that kind of allows me to do other stuff. Nice. Actually gives me some good stuff around as well. Put that in there. Do that. I guess still more damage. Because we've got to, at this point, we're kind of racing against the clock, so hopefully it works. Got a 5, nice. We'll do that. Extra power. Do that again. I guess that's the only disadvantage I got at the moment, is the fact there isn't much else I can do outside of my current triggers as such, right? I love that. That combo is so good. And then a 2 and a 6. Yeah, the defense upgrade was the better option. I do believe that. Shifting this around could be really cool. It's at 3, so it is a form of other scaling I could have as well. I need to use it once, though. I only ever get to use it once. I'll pick it up. Could be interesting for the build. We've already got the this shifting mechanic, which is kind of working with us as well. So now let's either get the scaling on that or the second use. I don't think we care about that either. I don't think we care about getting any of the other stuff in really either. I think we just want to min-max this a little bit. But no, I need something I can dump the ones and stuff into, so yeah, I guess we'll put that in there. Get the artifact. Maybe we'll get something in the shop, you never know. At shops being half price will take, just because we're going into a shop immediately. This turn is not great. Don't care about that. That's kind of interesting. I like the rewrite reality though, actually. And Skybreak combo. Ooh. We're gonna avoid that fight because I wanted to go to here anyway. Max life, fine, take it. We're gonna get rid of this, I think, because I don't want the silence die every single time. It's gonna be very awkward. No point getting any health here. We'll see what spells we get. Focus Blast may be useful. No idea, really. They're all terrible, but I'm kind of happy with my choice. As long as I roll 5s, we're all good. If I roll 1s, they can be somewhat useful and rewrite reality in that. And 6s are terrible. They don't do anything. So, yeah. Again, 6s don't really do very much, so that's not great. Another 3. Well, I guess we'll get the defense here then. We get a 1, so pass the turn. Pass the turn indeed. 5 goes in there immediately. 2 also goes in there because that will roll something. I guess we'll get rid of that as well. That and that go in there. A 2 into a 1, which becomes that. The X on this is really good. Ah, that's in the wrong position for that effect. That's very annoying. But it's got to go in there anyway, because it's the way we want it. There we go, look at that. That's the thing we care about. That's and that. Can't do much with that. We can do that though. Get a 3 out of that. Only if we cast it twice. Only if we could cast it twice. Yeah, let's use this turn just so we've got our I was gonna say, kind of pointless in that then. 1 goes in there. That's a 2, that's pretty good. 4 goes in there, the 1 goes in there as well. We get a 4 back, so we can just do this immediately. One doesn't do much, so let's do this 24 damage. I just need a way to use 6s now is the next thing, right? That is the other thing we need, which can go in there to be honest, but in actual ways to use other stuff and generate other die, like the 2. Not bad. Let's get rid of this while we can. Put this 2 in there then. Get a 5. That's at least going in there. That goes in there. This goes in there to go in there. And gets to go. Okay. I just need more ways to use stuff in this build. I think it's going to be really interesting. None of these are any good for me. So, we'll roll them. Actually, we'll wait. We'll see what we've got on here. Okay, Chest of Wonders. There we go. Every 2 attack spells apply. We don't really attack that much. I might just take the extra die to start off with. -2 is the cost. Immovable rune. I'm going to roll these. Auto cast. Yeah. And put that on Power Nexus. Auto casting that every turn. Just keeps giving me power. Like, I don't see the downside on that. I do not see the downside. I mean, I could have applied to like one of these guys and auto casted that instead. But I'm like, eh. I'll regret it later, but it's fine. Like this actually also cast, it would have been pretty cool. Oh, this is actually... Is this electricity worth it? No, I think this is, just because of the defense stuff and the extra 1s and things. The upgrade to this would be really good. Right? Although I am not able to use 6s, so this could have somewhat of a good use. And has good defense. Don't have countdown on there, so to go for that instead. I'm going to keep that around. Maybe that was wrong of me, but I'm like, Power Nexus, using it every turn is going to be hilarious. That's why not do that? Should have probably seen what spell I was getting first and like gone that route instead, right? Boss is having more max health is fine. Losing a spell I can take. Do we care about any of this stuff? Not really, so let's carry on. Focus Blast, you're gone. Although you could have good fun. And then we're going to take the event first. Tendrils. Run it every second turn. Nah, just take the tendrils and then we'll move on. I guess we try the double elite fight if we can. Might as well try and get as much out of the thing as possible, right? And this fight is the fight we get. How delightful. I feel really well invested by that. Oh, this automatically goes in there anyway. We get the 3, which can then go into one of those 2 things anyway. We'll come into this, see what we get. At least that as we cast this, we get a 4. Not great, so another 2. And a 5. Oh. At least this will still persist around and we can use it when we need to. A 1. And a 5. A 2. Which I guess does deal damage this turn, so why not? Whenever a utility spell is used. Interesting. I do not have utility spells. I just have regular dumb spells that don't do very much. And apparently I don't get anything I can use to defend, so I guess we're using utility spells now. In a terrible way. In a terrible way. There we go, finally. And there we go, we win. The joys of Skybreak. Take the healing. What else do we get? That's kind of useful, actually. And would fit into the build. Gives me the way to use 6s as well, so there is that option. I think we go this... No, we have to go this way, don't we, if we want to take the 2 elite fight, and I do need the extra shards this run, because I've already used some early games, so... We'll try and figure this out. Let's use this immediately. We get a 4, so we can just get, like defense. That's fine. Use that on there. We get a 5. Guess we'll roll this. We get a 2. Put that in there. We get another 5. And a 3. And then we're done. I should use this, I think, just because I will accept any healing. 4. Two. Oh. Rather than being offensive there, I was like, I'll be defensive, why not? Ooh, that does trigger everything here, so we could just do this. Might as well. This way we at least make sure we defend, so I was like, that's the better of the options. That guarantees to go in there, that goes in there as well. We are defending quite well. I will admit that, we are defending quite well. That is a kill, so... I think I've just got to probably work around what I've got available to me, right? Bolt Hammer, Pierce... I'll Pick up Pierce, might as well at this point. Just take whatever we can. Go straight into the elite fight and see what happens. And then we may bail and go to shop, see if we can get something good from there. But I kind of need the shards though, so this is kind of the reason why we're doing this route. So if I get good setup, we're good. The one is terrible, so we can use that to roll today. Into a 4. Goes to a 4 as well. That in there to use the sky break, and guess we're doing 20 damage to you. And we don't care about that. So we sacrificed our extra die for the emergency, as it were. The 1. Do it again. To a 5. We didn't get anything from that, so ouch. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Okay, 3, thank you. We could take this guy out, but that guy got the... No, we take this guy out, don't we? Or this one out. We take the more frustrating one out. And we just accept that we're going to take some damage then. So I can eventually kill this guy off, but the other guy getting the bonuses would be terrible. So I'm kind of like, I don't really want that to happen. I think we're in a good spot now. I think. I'm thankful Power Nexus works as well as it does. Because if it wasn't for that, I think I'd be having massive problems. Gonna lose. Yeah. Thank you, game. Talk about rewriting reality. Whew. I'll take it because it is worth selling. And so's tendrils and stuff. This goes down here. We put this in for defense because we need to. Pick this up because it's going to be worth selling. Go to here first, see what we get. 4 health energizer, gain furnace, or max life and gold. Take the max life and gold loss. We'll go to shop now because I think we should be okay somewhat. I don't want to gamble it too much. Grim Right is interesting as a build idea for this. I'm going to go with some artifacts though. Let's do this first. With 12 dice, get a cascade. All X spells have +1 effect in it. That's really good for the build idea. I think we take the electrify potion. Pick another one of these up. Gain a charge every 3 afflictions. We don't apply afflictions, do we? No, we apply buffs to stuff and then annihilate them with 1 shot. So no, we'll reroll both of those. Conduit. I'm going to take some extra barrier stuff and then get rid of Dark Cloud. That's going to be useful for this build. Do 1 more spell, I guess Pierce, because we don't need that either. And go for rerolls in those. There. Get another artifact, 25 damage. Lower countdown. No countdown. Every 10 dice rolled, apply rupture to all enemies. That does increase my DPS output. I think chipping something down is going to be pretty important in some of the later fights. And yeah. Spent a lot of gold to do probably a lot of nothing, but hopefully with any luck that sets us up quite well. So I can get like 15 armor just from casting this one spell if we want to, or get 5 from here. I'll do 5 from there, see if we can gamble a little bit. And then that 4 goes in there. Doesn't go anywhere, so we'll use it. That 1 is actually pretty good to go there. This goes into Skybreak immediately, which can kill this one off. Or do we kill this one off? Let's kill this guy off. So she be able to defend against everything at the moment. And yeah, pass turn. Don't need to waste this for now. Get that. Put that in there, that in there. We get a 4 we can't use. So we're going to upgrade this, I think, next. Or this to be able to use multiple times. Oh, again, I gotta work on where the power next to stuff is. That's really not a good idea. Give me the max amount of armor I can get. Well, it does do it 3 times now because of the cog, so they do get the +1 attached to it as well at the end, so that's kind of nice. Ooh, dodge potion. Lovely. That's kind of interesting, just because the effect of being able to apply this, if we had it. Maybe I'll take it, because it's more sellable than the rest of the stuff. Go into here. Would like to take healing, but there's no point, so we'll just see what we can get here. Again, take the static, just in case we do get the build for the static build or something like that. Okay, sort this out. So that goes there, and this and that, just so they can min-max. That can go there, so we can use these 2 together if we need to for the echo stuff. And then this stays by itself because we're never using it at all. Cool. That's fine. Let's see how we can survive this, eh? So, drink this first. Immediately go straight into it if we want to. Interesting. Into a 4, it can be 27. And we're not going to do it on this one, we're going to do it on this one. He's applying weak, I'm not happy about it. Like, this guy's going to transform anyway with just this die, so there's no point worrying about the rest of it. 6, can't use that, so we'll roll it. So 1. Oh, that does give me an extra die for next turn. Oh, 2 curses. It's not actually as good as you think it is. Ooh. Do this then. A 4 was not great. I guess I can't stop that from happening. So we're just gonna have to live with it. Oh no, I could have stopped it if this had landed in the right way. So it wasn't a bad choice. 3.
That
really hurt. Putting ignited on those. Especially when I'm auto casting one of them every single turn anyway. Do that first. This again. Get the 1. Into a 3. Which will trigger one of these to swap anyway. Do that as a 2. Get the rewrite reality on that. That's a 15. And then, yeah. Do we do this one or this one? I guess try and split the load a little bit. Like, if we can, you know? Like, give me an extra die. Use that immediately. Put that somewhere. Kills me, so use the potion. Okay, I have a 3 I can use. 2. That 4 go in there to go into that one. Goes into there. And then we do this 4 times to swap. You don't get swapped over, but you do. I'm really trying to think about this. The auto-castness is great, but I just need to get more... Like, get it quicker, I think. Get as much of that armor as I can. 48 does swap you over, so we can stop that from happening and not take damage from there. Get defense here, and then we're good, I guess. I can't use this. I can use that. Because I got the defense already. Do it again. A 1. That goes to there. We get to summon this. We can't do anything else. Okay. Nice. Okay, we're sorted. There we go. 1 HP and a dream. Well, we can heal and won't do very much, but it's fine. Ether Storm is interesting, but we can't do anything with it. The Morph. Kind of cool. Unrestorable on evasion. I'm not really happy about that. Losing 3 life seems terrible. I may re-roll those, but we'll see what we get from here. Vex die could be actually pretty good. The Nullify is fine, actually. We're not really using that. We'll roll these, see what we get. The Mantra. Does give me a way to use 5s. Which is the thing I'm struggling with at the moment. And 6s if you want to go that route as well. Okay. Fly broken to a spell, that sounds terrible, but I can actually get around that. We're not taking that because we will kill ourselves by doing so. I can lose gold. Every second turn receive 2 sap seems terrible. I think the curse is fine on there. And getting a Vex die, I think, is absolutely fine as well. I'm gonna... I can't even pay gold to get the max life. This is pointless. I do not have a double elite to fight. I have to fight at least a single elite battle. I think an early shop with the half shop prices are going to be a good idea. So you can get anything decent in here. The healing could be something I want. I think we are out of the cloud step route for that. Just so I can pick that up. The question is, do I go this just so I can get more defense and healing from it? Or do we go for this for the scaling? Or do we just put this in, hopefully get like better choices elsewhere? Do we make this more flexible? I think we do this and make this a lot better. I think that's a better way. And then guess that and that can go. We're going to get ourselves an artifact. Static hits twice. Okay, static. No, I don't. Every third turn gain a dodge. I will take that. It means at least I can somewhat maybe like just not panic about a third turn. Who knows? Who knows? And one of the worst fights I can come against. Gotta love it. Got to love it. So, anyway, we'll turn that to a 1 because it's not going to be able to do anything else anyway. That also becomes a 1. I'm getting 9 armor from it, so it is actually kind of worthwhile. A 2. And we are fully defended, so this doing that to kill one of these guys off would be interesting. Like this guy, maybe. And then the 1 isn't going to do much anyway, so might as well min-max it a little bit. Get extra die for next turn. Okay. To do that, we get the 1. Kill this off because I don't want to deal with it. The Vex might have been a better choice actually now looking at this. That's what I should have done, yeah. I'll do one small. Get rid of all the stuff that's going to cause problems. Okay. That goes in there then. Get as much as we can. Figure out reality again. 6 3 times, not great. 7 4 times, still not great because it doesn't kill that off. Can I get this ready to be for the kill then? And just hope we don't lose anything from there. Okay. We can force that to be a 3. You get the kill. I am really putting all my brain power into this. This is so stupid. A 1, brilliant. Exactly what I wanted. And a 4. That gives me that, and we get the kill. Yeah, maybe I should have gone the Vexing Robes. Instead, you know? Just take anything. Into shop. What are we getting here? Absorb potential would seem interesting, but don't really worry about it. Don't think we care about any of those, so... I guess we're just disenchanting stuff for... After Image would seem so cool, but I'm like... Queen Crest is out now anyway. When attacked by an enemy, gain Fury, gain... That is kind of useful. Mainly for the persist that happens, right? But no, let's go with... let's just try and force out damage, why not? I'm going to go this way, because I would like to get, like, cool stuff. Lose 2 spells, gain artifact, we lose both of these. And we go for an artifact. Lose perfect... Yeah, that doesn't do much, actually. We'll lose that, gain a rune. This turn, roll to gain that. Twin rune, repeat spell. -2 things from it. Can only go on this, and I could repeat it twice. No. I think we just skip those. That's terrible. I mean, I could have actually disenchanted something. That's really good. Spell choice is irrelevant. I think we take that because we only do one attack anyway, so that's just 4 extra damage on that first turn. Or for that first attack each turn, which is going to be multiplied up as well. So, yeah. Put that in there, get our healing as well. The 1 in there, get a 4 back. We turn it to a 1 if we want to, but I don't see the point in doing that. Actually, I do see the point in doing that. That goes into a 2. Gain more armor and skybreak this guy for 50. Yeah, first spell dealing damage. We're gonna have so much fun with this. So much fun indeed. Ooh, 4. Well, that gives me all the armor I'm gonna need for the turn. Do that again. Another 4. Do not get the thing we want on that. Guess we're going with this one at the 3 and do the 40 damage this time. And I guess we do this for the defense, turn it to 1 so I can get that to trigger, and you get another 1. One, that's not fair. And you know it, game. You know it. Guess that 2 goes in there. 6. Could just kill that off. I don't really want to gain it power. Especially when I think I can get the kill, like, with like a really good turn or something. Just like 1 good turn is all I need. Okay. Not really what I wanted, but okay. A 5 and turn to a 4. Turns that into a 2. It's just trying to figure out, like, how can I get the best amount of value out of it? And I need to create a 1, 2, or 3 with a manifold, and that's the whole puzzle of this now. Like, I'm not even thinking about anything else. Got the air wall, that's the most I can get. Put that in there. This allows me to use the 5s and the 4s and stuff in other ways, so we'll put that in there. We seem to get a lot of them. Actually, I should have ordered that better. I could have put it next to the other thing. Yeah, it should be 1 over. It's my fault. Oh well. The 1 goes in there. Why not? We can do this. You get a 1 back. Do it again with 6. Which I guess can't really do too much with. Oh yeah, I can cast that now. That's the other hilarious thing, isn't it? Well, no, we'll wait for the lifesteal because we'll get more power later. We'll do that then. We'll just kill that one off. Yeah. I think that's the play. We accept the 2 curse we're going to get anyway, because you can actually do stuff with that. Okay, so a 5 will get rid of the 4 probably if we have it. Which isn't great, but I'll just use it. Hope that's the wrong one. Does. Cool. Oh, we got doubled. My bad. That's a 2 though. Okay. Kill this guy off. And hopefully have a good time. Yeah, this needs to be moved. Probably like somewhere like here. So I can use the meta and stuff repeatedly. Well, 4 gives me a good amount. That goes in there, gets the kill on this. I could have got more damage output as well. Okay. I think we're in a good spot. A 5. Never mind. Just never mind. I am just waiting for the fact that like I lose this run, but it hasn't quite happened yet, and I'm kind of really confused of why it hasn't happened, you know? 20 amounts we can't use, though it would be kind of cool. This we can't really use either. We don't have a shop, do we? No, so let's reroll so we can get anything interesting. Twin shield, haze. I mean, this is kind of interesting, actually. It's probably better than the mantra, to be honest, but... I think we set this up like this. We have more defense options repeated if we need to. I'm gonna gain 3 health there, because I don't think another spell will do anything. And we're gonna see how we do. We're gonna see how we do here. Essentially, I can one-shot one thing every turn. Like, once we get set up, right? Like that's the plan. Eventually, I can one-shot stuff every turn. Let's do this here, just because we can't really use anything else. Put that in the manifold, so we get the other thing for the next turn. Put that in there, we get a 5 back. Not great, so... That's 2. The ones don't matter, so... And just kill that guy off because he's in prophesize, so... Yeah. Vex stuff. Do this first, then do this. Go into that, go into that. Do that again. A 6, which we can get down to a 3, so... That's pretty good. That one can go in there. That can go in there. And that. And this goes here. Do we kill this guy off, or this guy off, or just deal damage? I think we just kill this one off now. And trigger that. And carry on. Oh, come on, really? Ooh, everything becomes marked. Ooh, this will be fun. This will be fun. Okay. Nice, that's a 6. We get rid of that 6 because we don't need it. That one we just use in here. This is a 3. I have a 4. And I got lots of 3s, so we gamble. I dislike you, game. Guess this is the one we use then. You do more damage, so go on. And defend, and yeah, I guess that's it. I still haven't healed that 6 from there yet. I think we just do this, right? We turn a 5 into a 4. Get the 3 as well, that's insane. So we can kill that off. Get the healing off that. Defense, and that goes in there. Hey, I honestly thought this run was lost. I genuinely thought this run was lost. I didn't think I'd ever come back this far, you know? And that is saying something. That is saying something. Get rid of that because we don't want to deal with it. We can use this in there to get that to 4. So at least put that in there to gain armor, I guess. Or do we go for this? Go this. And deal that damage a dumb number of times. I can still defend, so. There's not much I can do about it, but... Ooh, okay. That goes in there. I guess it's 2 and 2. Well, that. Get a 3 out of it anyway, so we need to worry about the rest of it. I guess we'll put that in there then. No. "17 times, you got the most damage." Put that on there, rewrite reality. Do it again. You in there. Again. Oh, I should have done that again there. We'll kill this one off if we can. A 1. Ooh, that's kind of good. If we can force it, but I guess not. Guess not. Well, you're putting defense up, so that's fine. We don't have to worry about you for the moment. The whack one can go in there. We get a 2. Okay. There's a kill on that, so we'll do it immediately. Have you predicted? See if I care. Having far more fun doing everything this way. You know? like, I'm surprised this run has done as well as it has, right? Like, it completely baffles me, and I don't know what to do about it. Right? We can't pull the 50-50. Did not hit the 50-50. Use that then. That goes in there. Put that on that. Kill that one off, I guess. Almost can get that. Then defend and defend. Like, it's a really weird build. Like, I would never expect this to succeed in, like, any way, shape, or form. Just because it's like, it's not one of those builds. Oh, I could have really hurt myself doing that there. I guess I have to accept the gamble and just decide to remove something from the game. The one can go in there. Get die back next turn. We still have the curse, that's kind of good as well. Just trying to find the right way to get the thing you want, right? Now the question is... Oh, okay. I was going to say, do I get to be able to do the damage thing I want? But... no is the answer. Okay. Still not quite right. But next turn we're going to be done. I will admit, it's so dumb, this. This is so dumb. Well, that's max damage, guys. I think we're clear. I honestly do not know how we won this run. I really don't. I've been struggling to get runs to actually do stuff, and this is the random BS I came up with to win this run here. No idea how it worked. I got so lucky, I swear. But, hey, a win's a win. That's Descent 12 done. Which means... yeah... Descent stage 13. How bold of you. What is this now? Is the ultimate challenge. Is Marissa even a single mistake can mean your defeat? Your death, your defeat is inevitable. Each draft mutators for 7 points. Okay. Guess we know what we're doing next time, guys. Again, if you do like these videos, if you do enjoy these videos, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all on the next one. I can't believe I won that. I really can't. Take care.